Up the game. Let's go, everybody. We have another best of 5. Can FoCuS challenge happy again, or will it be Kaho to join in the top 3? Would be Kaho's first top 3, right? He was in 2 rounds of 4. FoCuS could achieve his best WAL performance this season. Wonder Boy on the left-hand side. Rise of the Night Elves. And FoCuS. Looking handsome and cute as always. What's it gonna be? Especially Terraner stand a bit different than other maps. By far the biggest rush distance in the game. Blade Master it is. Shouldn't be a big surprise. Demon Hunter on the other side. No Keeper. Or like lol, I tried to play Warden. And yeah, let's not do that again, shall we? I think FoCuS is particularly great in this matchup. But Kaho has defeated Lin. So if you need any evidence that a player is good versus Orc, you show me a result against Lin. And that is a result against Lin. They played at the early stages of last week. So just because they played something last week doesn't mean that it's still playable, as games are developing really quickly on this patch. It's young versus old, it's a clash of generations. Kaho, one of the youngest players. FoCuS, almost eternal. And usually orcs would go to the middle now. Creep the items. Ooh, regeneration, very nice. Also dust against the Windwalk. And so far this is very standard. Shop creep for the Night Elf so it can't be harassed. And a slow but steady start to the game. Blade Master here. Grunt block. Excellently set up by FoCuS, I gotta say. Has to deny it. It's still a loss, obviously. Not the experience that FoCuS has wanted. He had an item hunt in the middle. Cancelled that. And snacks up this item. Very nice. Good variation. The regen potion is gone as well. Early advantage for FoCuS, I would say. This matchup, of course, influenced as all matchups by the buffed Moonwells. Also by Nature's Blessing, by Wisps. And on the Orc side, weakened Serpent Wards. So all in favor of the Elves. But that doesn't deter FoCuS. Not yet. He's just a stealing magpie. Getting rid of one camp after the next one. Kaho is still busy with the mercenary camp. That took forever. As of course he also decided that an Ancient of War is better used at the top. Kinda brazen, right? To let this Demon Hunter stand there like that. And FoCuS's inventory is looking top. Raider Walker. As you're not exposed to a Keeper early on, that makes sense. FoCuS a little relieving breath. He couldn't stop level 3, but he delayed. And that's the entire purpose of this level 1, tier 1. Yeah, Kaho denied a little bit, but guess it's alright. Shadowhunter second hero. Kaho behind in tech. Kaho does what Night Elf players do. Steal the merchant away if you creep this early on. It's way too creep jackable for the Night Elf. Oh, big invo. Nice boots as well. Keep a second. I think Blizzard should multiply all attributes by 10. I think you spend a little too much time in the sun. Ah, because of circle 1.5. Ah, because of 1.5 sets. Ah, okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, there's actually a reason behind what they say. Yeah. Okay, I should have expected that from you. Oh, nice hex. Is he in time? He is. And the Blade Master is about to kill the demon. It's the Ring of Regen. Not bad. Boink! Damn, FoCuS is playing a fine game. Fine game, I gotta say. Just need some levels, gets all the great items. Except the rune braces, maybe. And immolation means no evasion. And the Keeper would love to have some evasion as well. Absolute clinic. Absolute clinic by FoCuS. Dominating Kaho at the early stages of this game. 8 minutes in and a massive advantage. This map seems to be spiraling out of control. There's a second radar. Here we go. Oh, can he go for a hex? No mana, as he used the potion before. Ooh, risky. How can Kaho come back with tier 3? And that's finishing it. FoCuS, of course, is kind of supposed to be in a good state. Because he didn't invest into tier 3. Another item, Boots of Kel'Thalas. Big red numbers, everybody. Anybody appreciating big red numbers in your Warcraft? I do appreciate big red numbers in my Warcraft. Absolutely naked in terms of items, in terms of XP. Shadowhunter looking fine. No Serpent Wards, by the way. Which, against bears, makes sense. It's definitely a spell choice. Against Keeper, against Mass Tier 1. And then Heal Wave shines in combination with the Raiders. And Spirit Link. Anyone else think these rogues are a bit dramatic? Or these bandits? Oh! Big invul on both sides, one stolen. Yeah, FoCuS is definitely going back to his stealing magpie image. Love it. And now Creepjack, no TP. Kaho, how are you supposed to get out of this fight? Invul potion, so it can't be controlled. Crit invul here on the other side as well. It's the big one, so free damage. Kodos are coming in to snack some bears. Heal ward in the back should be dealt with an dispel. It is. And bears melting at the moment. Kaho does a fine job with what he has, but what he has left is not much. This could have been even more one-sided. Usually, orcs run out of juice in a fight. But I feel there's nothing that can really threaten him, is there? Deals with the heal wards. Well, another bear down, and that is great, great, great losses for Kaho. FoCuS takes map number 1. Doesn't even look phased, really. Oh, yeah, that was good. And Kaho, yeah, I can just bury his face after this game. Just this just outstanding FoCuS performance, I gotta say. Looking better than ever in this tournament. But can you only do this on Terranas stand, or is that gonna be the theme for the entire day? FoCuS happy too? Wouldn't be opposed. Just in time for Rara. FoCuS is stepping it up. The qualifiers. He's gonna have a tough bracket first. Soin, and then the winner of Lawliot and Sock this weekend on this channel. Ooh, just got the lovely message that my German broadcast colleague Florentin is available. That makes me happy for this Thursday. I gotta say, Kaho was probably as surprised as we were from FoCuS's Blade Master movement. That looked top notch. That looked top notch. And we have a top-notch series here. Best Night Elf in the tournament, best Orc in the tournament, in a clash for the winner bracket final. Saying my two favorite players play against each other. I'm crying. Well, one is gonna win. That's good. Always look on the bright side, my dude. As FoCuS can't claim match points here on map 2. Farseer. What? I know that FoCuS like to play this on Titans, but on Concealed Hill it's Blade Master territory. Kind Plan 51 with the tier 1 sub, 19 month. Are there any special sponsors at Rara like the Pandas last time? Unfortunately, no sponsors at Rara. RIP budget, RIP bank account.
因为玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Oh Especially if Jens qualifies. that would be something. But it's not as dramatic as some other people said. So Farseer, huh? So Farseer's big strength is his supported. Like early game is good. If you don't get detonated. Oops. I really love the Chain Lightning versus Wisps later, which is the big asset of Night Elves in these later stage fights. And it goes well with towers. Just to throw it out there, we've seen Wyvern in this matchup before. Rarely, but we did, and that of course goes hand in hand with the Farseer as well, as you see in other matchups. If that would be a concealed hill game, Farseer, Naga, towers, but with grunts this is. So I'm skeptical about these towers because there's no Warmel, right? Theoretically this could also be mass raiders. I'm intrigued. Some other people would say they're excited, but I'd never. Firelord Raiders? Yeah. Possible. PC Raiders, Firelord Raiders. Solo Terraz, always keeping track. If you can prevent the level 3 keeper for as long as possible, that helps. And of course, upside for Wyvern, they can't be entangled. Raiders can. It's time to slap down some buildings, FoCuS. Oh, it is the Firelord. We have seen some sick Firelords the past couple of days. Soen became a big fan. Versus Labby? No, versus Sock. Bring the elementals together. Lightning, fire, maybe poison. It's just a gut feeling from the first 20 minutes of this series. It feels like FoCuS is playing his A game where Kaho is just kind of there. Thing is, FoCuS is donating his grunts away. Lava spawn about to split. There we go. People has finally reached level 3, but it's only Treants. I'm a big believer in Incinerate too. Raiders it is. Could still be Raider and Snare control into Wyvern. Especially for creeping, Wyvern would be good, and for a bit of vision over trees. But I think creeping is not an issue if you have wolves and lava spawns, especially lava spawns. But yeah, we see this more and more. Firelord second. I don't hate it. Check again. Number 4 or something. And archers are here to die. Damage is coming from the heroes. Control is coming from raiders. But treants do a lot of damage. And we do have Nature's Blessing on them. So they do have a lot of armor as well. Now that it's cheaper. And wisps aren't falling that quickly. FoCuS is certainly losing momentum here. More archers falling. Is it enough though? Dryad's coming. That gives Kaho a bit of control instead. Nice little back and forth so far. Just brawling. This means Kaho can't go at an expansion up against raiders that is in general rather weak as attackable. And grunts don't really serve a purpose anymore. It's all about the raiders. 4 and 2 down to 50%. Another end snare. That Naga holds a potion. Incinerate raining down. Damage stacking up with every single shot. Love to see it, especially paired with the Gloves of Haste. But FoCuS is losing so many raiders. Kaho is taking control. Dryad micro looks exquisite. And level 2 Entangle plus the 3. Is the Keeper just the hard counter to the strat? Firelord has to TP out. There's no Chain Lightning. Some Dryads falling, but also Raiders. Damn. Okay, Kaho shows he can play some Warcraft too. And FoCuS doesn't have a dispel against anything. On the back of this though, FoCuS expansion, and expansions are kinda hard to break with Dryads, but they are crackable with Treants. Interesting situation now. No static defense, but fast reinforcements. Kaho zeros are taken over though. 4.5 and 3. Items are looking fine too. I don't think FoCuS stands much of a chance here. That expansion isn't covered for long and the levels are just severely missing. Big strength of the Fast here is wolves, and these wolves are getting dispelled quickly. So you can seek your Hail and Hero focus, but okay, with Incinerate too, maybe there's a bit of a chance, but Keeper 5. Doesn't that tell you everything you need to know about this game if you see a Keeper 5 at 11 minutes? Firelord blocked. No items on him. And that's a kill. Flame extinguished. It was a brave play. It was a cute play. It was an outside the box play. But was it an important play? And a successful play? I don't think so. Wonder Boy is back in the series. Camera high up there. Of course. The screen as well, eh? So also this series is tied 1-1. Rubbing me hands for some more. Interesting, interesting, interesting. FoCuS's big strength was the Blade Master play. He completely abandoned that on Concealed, but there was also the first loser's pick. It was pretty much exactly what you expect the Night Elf to win on his home turf. Map's big deciding factor. Even though people might talk about balance all the time. But maps, guys. Maps maybe more important in some cases. And yeah, if you play against Night Elf and you don't have the spell, and this is a keeper, then rip. Rip, 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 rip. Don't really see a crazy way out here either. Maybe an overcommitment. Later on, there is definitely a potential to transition into Shaman, into whatever. Walkers. But not without an expo and not without being forced to replace so many units. That didn't fly. Hello, I'm new to watching Warcraft. Which race has an advantage in this matchup? It's very, very hard to say at the moment. It's incredibly close to 50-50. We are 1 week in a patch, so it is a bit map dependent. I think map is more important than race currently. Good to see an Age of Empires player here. I saw that Neely is having a little Warcraft expedition. Legend, of course. He did the tournament I always wanted. With the apartment cup. Yeah, we can... I feel like Age of Empires players or viewers and Warcraft players, they get along. There's no animosity, you know, between Warcraft and StarCraft. There's always like tribalism going on. Feels like Age of Empires, everybody just appreciates Age of Empires. And what you did with that scene is just outstanding. As we're waiting for map 3. First to 3 it is. Scores 1-1. When Starfat playing? When start playing? Now. Good luck, Kaho. Good luck, FoCuS. Northern Isles. After the best map for the elves comes the best map for the orcs. And FoCuS, I like that tactical play. To give away that Farseer on his weakest map. Just to let Kaho know that it's a possibility. Keeper, Blade, new setup. Away with the Demon Hunter. Away with the Farseer. This is the real deal. And then this might be the first time we see Mass Tier 1 with an Expo. Shows again how much strategic variance there is these days. In comparison with 3 to 4 years ago. Oh, FoCuS looked a little angry with himself there. Did he forget something? Have we ever seen a FoCuS game where, by the way, where the peon doesn't die? It always dies with him. So I guess it's calculated. And Mass Tier 1 is on the way. Huntress Hall, Archers into Hunts. With Keeper and Tangle, no Treants. Good to control a Blade Master if you see him. First opportunity for a steal. Boink, and he got it! Dude, FoCuS's Blade Master play is on the point today. So many last hits, so many steals. Kaho looks like he saw a ghost. Oh, the shadows.
一位玩家的部队正遭到
We have
攻
a
击。
stalemate position, but the stalemate is, I think, going in FoCuS's favor. As he's checking expo positions, you know, just hunts. Just attack. This doesn't work without a second base, though, what Kaho is playing. They both neutralize each other.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Don't have... No, I think for the second. Are there wisps here for AP pushes? But nope. This is certainly one of the matchups with a very slow build. And I think not much can change that. Good kill. Maybe lures? By now it's looking more and more like lures. So it's hunts into dryads. Which is something FoCuS probably... I mean, by now he expects it. Yeah, if we don't have an alchemist, then... Definitely. Then Demon Hunter it is. FoCuS goes Raider Shaman, which is never bad. It's good for hero focus, good for purge. It's good for lightning shield. But it's... doesn't offer Spirit Link, of course, and it doesn't offer that much damage that you usually see on bears. Blade Master Mirror Image and Serpent Wards are back. FoCuS must have an idea, though. If we have an idea, usually the players have an idea too. But this is a 630 level 2 keeper. Early game job well done. Yeah, both not really satisfied with their position. Tech isn't done yet. Levels aren't there yet. Gotta say, this keeper looks rather gnarly. With the solution to entangle, FoCuS can move out. Shaman provides the purge. And that gives him a lot of map control as the army is currently stronger. Was about to say you don't go red spot. No. And we're engaging. Kaho still has a TP. Raiders are in for control. No hacks. Not the greatest Serpent Ward position as you could aim for heights. But yeah, that is FoCuS's creep spot now. And a level 3 demon is absolutely necessary.
玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
4 claws! Dude, he got 4 claws! And he got evasion via item and he got additional armor as well. Now that the Demon Hunter is level 3 and got an orb, is he just slaying? Is that the future of this map? Cut my orc into pieces. This is the last resort. He's tanky and deadly at the same time. Unfair. And it feels like FoCuS didn't really see this coming. Because, like, yes, he went Serpent Wards, and maybe that's for creeping, but maybe he was still of the opinion that he would deal with more Hunts or Dryads, and then later switch to Hero Wave 2. Okay, next step. Next. Six food bears. FoCuS has 400 gold in this expo. We first time this season see the Wisp Blood standing around for a little bit, but here we go. Serpent Ward setup is nice. Demon Hunter in the back immediately, trying to do a lot of damage with Immolation as it is level 2, and that's exactly what he's getting. Hunts disappearing, but that's kind of their purpose. They soak up the damage, and if not, they do some AoE. It's fine. Both players losing a lot, but FoCuS is clearly losing a lot more in value with the 2 consumables. But now that this value is on the field, he's able to hold. With the Demon Hunter back though, this could swing immediately. Bear traded for a Raider, that's fine. Speed scroll, trying to reposition, trying to evacuate before getting caught by Entangle, but there it is. Skeletons cleaned up. Wisp cleaned up, lots of corpses. Kaho standing tall. But that expo is a point to worry about. Oh! Wait. Did he dodge the mirror image? Did he dodge the mana burn with the mirror image? Brain FCK, thank you for the 10 month. Does that work? You can't, right? Can you? I don't know. I'm confused. There's not much left for FoCuS. It's only a handful of Shaman and 2 Kodos. Not even the heroes are here. Oh, okay, they are. The illusions aren't here. But this blade is nothing against this Demon Hunter. Look at him go. Who needs crits when you have right clicks like that? Absolutely slaughtering everything. And Kaho takes back-to-back maps. That was FoCuS's loses map. That was supposed to be his. And it's game. Wonder Boy takes it. Good decision making. Not falling into a trap of too greedily brute forcing this expansion. No. But okay. If you have that Blade Master here, I got plan B. Let me show you. It was a very good plan B. Mixtape says, you become invulnerable for 0.1 seconds when you use mirror image, but the game can't comprehend that when using mana burn. Therefore, he only burned 3 mana instead of the 100. But he was also empty afterwards. But, nice observation. Can FoCuS defend match points. On Saturday, he blew 3 match points. Now, the duty of a turnaround is on him. Mana burn isn't a projectile, but let's say it's a storm bolt, then you dodge it. Ah, yeah. I've seen that before. Ooh, Echo Owl's left. Any chance for cheese here? Because Kaho looks out. Like, the first map was a disaster. Feels like he needed to warm up a little bit, and then FoCuS was so good and stole so much that was impossible to come back from. Concealed was demolition. Also, Northern Isles Kaho doesn't seem phased at all. This is the Kaho that defeated Lin. And judging from the past 30 minutes, he doesn't really have a problem with FoCuS in the fights either. Kaho versus Happy on the new patch. Too many shaman. Well, at this point it was probably just panic. I think he really missed, for a long time, missed the tier 2. Anyway, there's still a chance for FoCuS. His undefeated tournament run could end here. And if that happens, nobody's undefeated anymore. In the top 6. Top 8. Because everybody's still alive. That's rare, actually. A winner bracket final with 2 players who lost the series. Kicking things off on Echo Owls. FoCuS chose this, goes Blade again. There is a million claws on this map. And Blade Master, oh, 2 steals. Oh, I praised FoCuS's last hits. Oh, in the last game. This third one he didn't get. But instead he gets the Shadow. No, he doesn't. Okay, still a dent. Still a delay on the way to tier 3. FoCuS plays it straight up with a tech. Still has some not really offensive grunts, but reachable grunts. Shadow Priest survived. And we built a strong blade already. Impy Dude, for someone who didn't watch all the patch summary videos, could you summarize it in 2 sentences? No. But for this matchup, Night Elf is definitely stronger across the board due to more survivability on Wisps, cheaper Nature's Blessing, and what else? There was more. Better Moonwell regeneration. Siki87, thank you. Also, on the Orc side, level 3 Serpent Wards are a bit weaker. This time it's the next one. The blade is hurt? Not that much momentum here. And he got Merc access. I don't hate it. Trotsky, thank you. Ayo! Radar Walker against the Keeper. Oh man, is he expecting Dryads now? But it's tier 2 1 Engine of War, right? Either Kaho is a bit late with the second Engine of War, or he's going Dryads again. And then I'd almost say his meta is settling on Dryads Bears. Or Dryads only. That's more Entangle. It's a bit of a disaster for FoCuS in a moment where you really have to creep. Has to creep. He's losing 3 units. And a heal wave first. Heal wave first. Cow! 2 heal waves for a grunt!
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Oi. This spell is around the corner, but you need to research it. With Shaman, you would have fared so much better. Somewhere on map 2, FoCuS kinda lost his mojo. And Kaho is picking him apart. He got an expo, Dryads coming, upgrades kicking in. But why are you playing Radar Walker against the Keeper? That makes no sense.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击，一座基地正遭到进攻。
By the way, little quality of life hack for you people. You recognize an idiot by blaming this on balance instead of FoCuS decisions. Forcing a TP now. But is that enough? You can easily afford them. Okay, I hope there's a bigger plan behind it. We do get more dispel, but you need so much. There's acid bomb soon. And that was all the dispel. At least it turns into a lifesaver. At least he knows, he has it confirmed now. Another antenna. Not careful enough. Not careful enough. Of course, with Shaman, you have Dispel earlier, way earlier, and you just simply have more. And usually the big part for walkers are that damage against bears and of course Spirit Link, but Spirit Link just gets dispelled on the necessary targets and there is no bears. So the downfall of FoCuS, man, owning map 1 and then, I don't know, became a masochist and decided looks fun, this getting owned thing. OMG, this is horrible. Shadow Hunter trapped and killed. Kaho firing on all cylinders. And I guess it was up for debate who's the best Night Elf in the world. Kaho heard these discussions and think, how can you all not say me? Eliminates Lin, eliminates FoCuS, who threw Happy into the lower bracket before. Prior to today, FoCuS looked incredible. On map 1, he looked incredible. And then we saw the Farseer on map 2 and that totally didn't work. And all momentum in the world was in favor of Kaho. Super one-sided. Super one-sided. Very happy about this result, obviously. Lin and Colorful advancing into the Double Elim semi-finals. And our results here. The series of the tournament, I would say. Sock versus Happy. Ungodly great human versus undead. Full distance back and forth. Kaho versus FoCuS was, as we said, more one-sided. But we get Happy versus Kaho for the first time on this patch. And things changed a lot in this matchup.